Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Tony. I am a public accountant and I make $72,800 annually as my salary. And today I'm going to be budgeting my paycheck using YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget, if you didn't know. And if you're returning here, you might notice that I have a lot in ready to assign, at least more than normal. That is because I got a couple reimbursements from work for parking. I have to pay for parking at my office building. I think it's $65 a month, and I got reimbursed for a few months, which is really nice. So I'm gonna put my paycheck amount in here, and then I'm gonna try to play around with this extra money. I know part of it is also the money that my partner gives to me for his half of the rent and half of the storage unit. So I could put that in here. I think $356 is what he gives me for the rent, and $27 is what he gives me for the storage unit, and that's like half of his half, and he'll give me the rest of it on his next paycheck. I get paid twice a month. It's the last day of the month and the 15th of the month. Somebody left a comment saying that they didn't think that I was contributing to my 401k or taking out, like medical deductions, whatever. But I guess because since I get paid only twice a month instead of every other week, my paychecks are a little higher than normal. So I do have all my deductions taken out. Don't worry. I'm not that dumb. But yeah. Anyway. So I'm going to put, I think, 200 into my fund money. Because that is, I know $195 is what I got for my parking reimbursement. And next week is actually my anniversary week, so I'm going to put more fun money in here because I know we're going out of town and I want to have some spending money for that, just in case. I guess I could have put that down here, but whatever. Okay, so yeah, that's that. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to go back into April because I have a little bit of overspending. I'm going to try not to touch my ready to assign money, but I might have to. Because April was kind of a tough month for me, spending wise. I had to help out a couple people, and I spent a lot more than I thought I was going to. My roommate didn't have a job, so I had to buy like food and stuff for her. But luckily she got a new job and I don't have to do that anymore. My groceries, I'm not going to cover this because my partner is actually going to pay me back for that. Dining out, I'm just going to cover this with these three. I didn't use all my gas because I work from home and I didn't have to go to the office as much, so I'll just use that. I didn't get my haircut in April, so I can use that money. And then my cat's food cost like half of what I thought it was going to cost, so I'll just use that too. So gas, haircut, and okay, good. I do have enough to cover that. And I'd rather have money left over in this one anyway. Credit card interest, I'm not going to worry about that because my credit cards are high anyway, and I'm only going to budget $100 a month for that. The only thing left over is this miscellaneous. So I actually have, where is it? $12 in credits from my credit cards. So I'm going to use that. And then the rest is going to come from litter and liners because I didn't have to buy my cat any litter or litter liners. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't have to touch my ready to assign at all. What's left? Okay, so yeah, my partner will cover that. And that is just whatever. I'm going to have to deal with that. Okay. So now I can go ahead and cover my first paycheck bills. And then I will do my Amex card. I owe $40. And I'm going to do half of my groceries, half of my dining out, half of gas. I do need my haircut bad since I didn't do it last month, so I'll do that. Psychiatry and therapy, I can wait since I do that typically towards the end of the month. My prescriptions, actually, I don't need to budget for this anymore because I hit my out-of-pocket maximum and I don't have to pay anything anymore. So that's, I'm going to go ahead and snooze that, actually. And Vampy's food, I'll cover that as well. Okay, so what do I want to do with the rest of this? I think I'm going to cover my New York fund, just so I have that. Litter and liners, I will add that just in case I need to. Oh wait, I only need 15, right? Maybe I should change the target to refill up to, but I'll do that sometime else, just in case. Oh, I had to add this category for weddings because my sister is getting married this year, and they're doing it at this hotel. I had to buy a room and my plane tickets, of course, so it's going to cost me a little bit of money to do that. And I'm just trying to save up until it's time so I don't have to pay everything all at once. Let's see. I'll cover this, my extra Invisalign payment. This used to be part of my first paycheck bills, but since I did the semi-annual payment for my car insurance now, I'll go ahead and cover that. Actually, how much would it cost to just cover all of this? I'll do that. $88.77. Let me just take care of like these smaller bills until I can't anymore. Okay. And okay, I guess I'll just go ahead and start from here and add 38, 44. And that's that. Okay. I'm happy with how things are. Looks good. I'm very happy that it is May now, because that means tax season is over and I don't have to work 60 hours a week. I can go back to 40 hours a week. So things are going to start, calming down, and I'll be able to get back to my normal life. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment if you want, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all in the next one when I get paid on the 15th of May. Thanks, everyone. Bye.